Hi guys, this is Raisa here. Welcome back to another version of my tarot cards, my tarot tutorial. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning so far. We are getting very, very close to Christmas, and I thought it would be very appropriate to define the Hierophant card today. The Hierophant, the Pope, the Pontiff, Jupiter, the High Priest, El Sacerdote. Upright, it represents tradition, convention, orthodoxy, everything to do with religion. It's the full representative of establishment, the will of the institution, using your counsel wisely, learning a new spiritual path, dedication to mystical and esoteric learning, the keys to hidden knowledge. Above all, it represents union, conciliation, transmission, the marriage of the earthly and the heavenly principles of man. He symbolizes moral and spiritual evolution, order, self-control, benevolence, experience, spiritual power, pity. Religion works in the material world but remains spiritual, devoting his energies to helping others. He is a man of pardon and pity. As a situation, embarking on a spiritual path, seeking out guides and teachers as they will help you further on your path. Also, it represents willing to sell your soul for some security, wishing you could belong to a group, tired of walking the same road. He represents moral judgment, the determination of what is right and what is wrong. Notice also if he is blessing another card with his hand that he holds upright. The High Priestess archetype, conventional wisdom and official ceremony, the establishment, moral requirements, spiritual growth, wise counsel, professional advice, a bridge, prayer, spiritual authority, divine law, a higher authority, a repository of ancient teachings, moral development, seriousness, celibacy, platonic relationships, teaching, learning, seeking advice, preference for tradition, conformity, conservatism, established codes of behavior or belief, external authority, Jung's process of persona identification, the adoption of a social mask, the search for spiritual truth, man's search for meaning, organized religion, theological doctrine, schools, places of worship, structured environments, traditional institutions, the establishment, the system, the Ivy League, celestial father, the search for meaning, religious ceremonies, attendance at a wedding or a religious service, such as a confirmation or bar mitzvah, rites that link an individual with the traditions of a community. A mighty fortress is our God, Simon says. The church teaches according to conventional wisdom. The Hierophant may indicate a spiritual search for meaning. The focus is on moral development. A wise guide or established teacher may appear to help you on your spiritual search. You may participate in a rite or ceremony which links the individual with the traditions of community. You may visit a place of worship, perhaps to attend a wedding. Now it's time to heed conventional wisdom. The Hierophant can represent any expert consultant who renders professional advice. You may wish to consult an established expert for help with your situation. Someone in authority may intercede on your behalf to get you what you want. In questions of romance, the Hierophant suggests a very traditional and a platonic relationship. As people, the Pope, the clergy, justice of the peace, those connected with ceremonies, gurus, educators, teachers, students, advisors, a helpful and wise person, mentors, professional doctors, marriage counselors, arbitrators, attorneys, consultants, the university officials, spiritual leaders, or counselors, figureheads, a person who passes on his or her knowledge and understanding to a new generation, one who is serious on his or her intentions, conformist, conservatives, traditionalists. The Hierophant reversed, breaking with convention, unorthodox approaches, new age beliefs, bad advice, closed mindedness, dogmatism, stubbornness, scandal involving the clergy, materialism, extremist, vengefulness, secretiveness, rigid orthodoxy, or else exclusive nonconformity, rejection of tradition, putting up a mask, misrepresentation, propaganda, misleading information, extreme conformity to convention, lack of originality, religious extremism, fanatism, the Inquisition, the failure of unconventional wisdom, the need for original methods and unorthodox solutions. If God wanted us to fly, he would have created us with wings. The clothes man makes. Don't judge a book by its cover. Up the establishment. In its positive aspect, the Hierophant reverse may indicate you need to try an unconventional approach to solve your current problem. Traditional wisdom may not be a reliable guide at this time. You may need to break the conventional mold to get out of a rut. Dare to be different, to succeed, to be innovative. If you're thinking, set aside your mask and let yourself and others see how you truly feel about a matter. In its negative aspect, the card may imply you are being too fanatical in your thinking and too dogmatic in your assessment of events. Are you applying the positive attributes of the Hierophant, traditional wisdom and conventionality, in an upside down way? Are you behaving in an obsessive, compulsive, or passive aggressive manner? Have you put up a mask that hides your true feelings, not only from others, but also from yourself? Too much nonconformity can handicap. Traditional or established methods may not produce the desired results. The advice you now receive may be unhelpful or misleading. A religious ceremony or wedding may be called off. If you asked about a romantic relationship, marriage is not a wise move at this time. Those involved with New Age beliefs or religions, rebels, eccentrics, innovators, superstitious people, someone impressed by appearances, intolerant or dogmatic individuals, obsessive compulsives, passive aggressive individuals, the bride left at the altar, love, inspiration, brotherhood, multiple choices, to make a choice, decision, communication, exchange, connection, duality, projection. The Hierophant is perceived as God's right-hand man, sometimes known as the high priest or the pope, thus making this card extremely spiritual. He holds a staff of office in his left hand, which transmits to the earth's powers. His right hand rests in the blessing position. He sits before the keys of the Vatican, which will unlock the knowledge of God. This is one of the most spiritual cards of all the 78. This high male guide looks down over the current. Look out throughout the journey of life. He protects marriage and family matters and steps in to ease burdens. Delays are highly featured in the current's life, so encourage her to be patient and tell her that her guide will work for her benefit. Also tell her to focus on spiritual matters rather than material ones, as this will help her spirit to evolve faster. The keys on the card indicate a house move, and this prediction often works. The timing, use Taurus. You must not be afraid to undertake a new project. She should explore every avenue with an open mind as the current. The key points to this card is a high male guide in the spirit world. Focus on the spiritual rather than the material. A house move and Taurus for timing. So guys, I hope you like my rendition of the Hierophant. And remember, it represents a spirit guide and also religion. So perhaps by going to your chosen church during this week and asking the higher power to help guide you might be a good sign, might be something wonderful for you to do in order to clear your mind and get some type of guidance if you feel you need it. Remember also that on Christmas we're having a full moon. which will be a perfect time to release negative thoughts, patterns, energies, and ask your spirit guide for help. Your Hierophant. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Soon we'll have the next card. Bye for now.